Kyle, you with us?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so 15, it says write the slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. That means that's what I need my answer to look like. Serenity, why are you so late?
I don't know. I'm just playing. It's because I have overslept. My mom just came in there.
Oh. You're alright. Okay, so it says write the slope-intercept form. Okay, so we know what we need our answer to look like. Let's look at what we've got. Okay, well, I've got a point, x1, y1, and I've got a slope. What letter do we use for slope? Oh, logic. M. Okay, so, and I want you to think about what I'm saying out of my mouth. We have some points and we have a slope. We're going to use point slope. Okay, so I got y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Okay, so I can say y minus 1, my m is 5, x minus my x1 is 1. Okay, do we stop or do we keep going? Yeah, we have to keep going. So up here has no parentheses. That means down here I need to get rid of the parentheses. So I'm going to have to distribute. Okay, so I got y minus 1 equals 5x. And then I got 5 times negative 1 is going to be negative 5. Okay, and then I'm going to have to add 1 to both sides. Y equals 5x minus 4. Does this look like up here? Yeah, and so it does, okay? We have something, an x and a y and an equals, okay? So it looks right, so go ahead and circle it. That's how you know when you're done. Can I scroll? Oh, sure, yeah. Okay, look at 17. We're almost done. We got 5 left. 17 says write the slope-intercept form. So that's going to be y equals mx plus b. Okay, so and then we can look at what we've got. Well, I've got a point, well, 2 points really. So we look at this and say, well, what formula uses those letters? Well, there's only one formula that uses those letters, and it's the slope formula. Okay, and that's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This problem, I would probably write yourself a note somewhere on your sheet, okay, is worth the most points because it has the most work. You're going to use all 3 formulas on this problem, okay? So take very, very good notes. Maybe write down all the formulas that you're going to need and everything on this problem, okay? So y2 is 3 minus my y1 is 2. x2 is 4 minus x1 is 2. Okay, you can plug these all in on your calculators. For those of you guys at home, you can use that Desmos app, and there's a fraction button, and it'll do all the work for you also. Okay, and you're going to get 1/2. 1/2 is our slope. Okay, and so now we can say, well, now I have some points and I have a slope, so I'm going to have to use point slope. Okay, which is y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Okay, so I got y minus, and my y1, same thing, it's still 2. My m is 1/2. X minus x1 is 2. Okay, we are not done because up here does not have parentheses, so I still need to keep going, and so I'm going to have to distribute, okay? Y minus 2 equals, and it's going to be 1/2 x, and then 1/2 times negative 2 is, when we type those in on our calculator, it's going to be -1. Okay, and then we say, well, plus 2 on both sides, plus 2 on both sides. So I got y equals 1/2 x plus 1. Okay, and now we're done. Okay, and so we went from slope to point slope to slope intercept. I can't read that, but it's y equals mx plus b. Okay, and so we can see that we've used all 3 formulas. That's why this one's worth the most points. So please make sure that you took really good notes on this problem, because it's every bit of 10 points. Okay, so please make sure that you take really good notes. Okay, and I'll go back to it if you didn't and you're realizing that you need to. Okay, write the point slope form of the equation of the line described. Okay, this one also you're going to need some notes. So when this says perp, we flip and change the sign. Okay, we need to do those 2 things. We got to do this and we got to do this. Okay, when it says parallel, we keep same slope. Okay, if you forget to flip and change, you're going to screw everything else up after it. Okay, which means you shouldn't have even did the problem because you forgot to flip and change. So this one says perp. So if we flip it, because we were dealing with this slope right here, this other stuff you can kind of cross off because you're not even going to do anything with it. Okay, we're just looking at the slope of that first line. So if we flip it, what's the new one going to be? Well, right now it says 1/3. What happens when we flip it?
3.
It's going to be 3/1. And then right now it's a positive, so what's our new one going to be if we have to change the sign? Negative. And 3/1 is just 3. So our new slope is going to be, and we can put 3/1. This is going to be our new slope. Okay, and we have these points. So we have to use point slope, so y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Okay, so it's going to be y minus -2. My m is 3/1. X minus x1 is -1. Okay, so a minus minus is going to be a plus, plus. Okay, and then we can stop. We're done. Because it says point slope, we should have it left in parentheses. Okay, this one says write the slope intercept form. Okay, so I got y equals mx plus b. Okay, and I'm going to do the parallel one on this side, but so the rules are still the same. We got perp and parallel. So parallel, we keep the same slope. So we're going to use this slope and you can cross off all this other stuff. Over here, you're only dealing with this 1 over 5, and you need to flip and change it. So you could cross off the other stuff. If you don't cross it off, what happens is people try to start using it and stuff, and you're not even supposed to. Okay? And so I have this slope, and I have these points. And so we have to use point slope. So y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Okay, so it's going to be y minus negative 3. My m is 8 over 5. X minus x1 is 1.